Hey everybody, it's George Wooden again from BW Unlimited Charity Fundraising, North America's charity fundraising one-stop shop in a convenient setting. Your number one charity fundraising leader, all in one place. It's been a while since I've seen you, but here's the video. Check out our website at www.bwunlimited.com, bwunlimited.com. Check out our website. Okay, today we're going to talk about something that everybody wants to know. Everybody wants to know what works, what's the greatest donations, whatever, all that great stuff. What's the best things to have? I'm actually coming to you to give you a little twist on that. So I'm not going to name any names. I don't ever like to throw anybody under the bus, but routinely we talk about donations, and we always talk about the same two donations: gift baskets and gift certificates. We always talk about them. And I always tell people, yes, we need them. However, the importance is to use them correctly. Okay, but to give you, for instance, recently I did a fundraiser, did a major black tie gala out of state, and they had they went out and got a bunch of gift baskets. There were 13 gift baskets they had made, really great gift baskets. They also made another one. It was a high-end bourbon and scotch, and had some gift certificates and everything else in it. In the door walks this really great gift basket. I mean, I'm telling you, it was full of jewelry. It was probably well over $350 in this gift basket. Really, really, really nice. The client was smart because they listened to me. We took the first 13 gift baskets that everybody would swear, "Oh, George, these are 100% donated. We're going to keep all the money. That's the best place to. We're going to keep it all, and we got to use it." You know, even though nobody ever gives away gift baskets for Christmas. La, 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 la. So we took these 13 gift baskets, we put them on a raffle. Now, we did a raffle where we're selling a raffle ticket for $10 a piece. We did a balloon raffle, to be honest with you. We sold, there was 200 people there. We had 204 balloons. We sold them for $10 a piece. Do the math. 200, we sold all 204. They made $2,040. Let's do the math real quick, okay? Got handy dandy calculator. $2,040 divided by 204 equals 10, right? 10. But let's take 2,040 divided by 13. That's how many gift baskets they brought in. If you can see this or not. If they would have sold for $156.92 a piece. However, the gift basket, this great gift basket that we put on the silent auction, really awesome gift basket, put on the silent auction, sold for $70. $70, less than half. Okay, I always say it's about an eighth quarter retail. However, but here's the crazy part: is $70, less than half of what's sold in the balloon raffle, but thing was like a $300 basket. So now you do the math. It sold for $70 in the silent auction. I got the silent auction, the bid sheet to prove it. I'm telling you guys, listen, the best donated items you can get are going to be used in a raffle setting. The majority of the donations you're going to get, the donations that everybody gets, gift baskets, gift certificates, kitchen supplies, that kind of stuff should go in a raffle. Everybody in the place will want to buy a raffle. Now we're going to talk about another event. Another event that we did was really awesome event, out of state again, and they had a donor who donated a bunch of the same types of items. I went to my client and I said, "Listen, this is really great. Maybe we shouldn't take all these items from them because it's going to hurt us." He said, "Well, explain to me why it's going to hurt us." I said, "Well, what happens is when you take all the same kind of item, now gift baskets are all the same. You take all the same kind of item, and they're all high-end items, and you put it in a silent auction setting, and believe me, these things were very, very, very nice. Handmade, extremely nice. I don't want to say what they were because I don't want to offend anybody. So we put all these items, we used as many around the event we could, but we had to put the majority of them in the silent auction because they were too nice, to be honest with you. But what happened? That's where the term splitting the bid comes in. Splitting the bid. Because there's so many of the same, maybe they're different, just a little bit different than each other, but generally they're the same. People won't bid up. I swear to you, every single one went to the exact same level. And if it didn't go for a quarter of what they were worth, these handmade items went for a quarter of what they were worth, it's beyond me. But what they did was they actually lowered the bid amounts on all the items, so they all brought much lower bids. Actually, one of the items was different than all the rest, but no lie, it was probably worth $500. It sold for $200 in the silent auction. $200 or a little less, I'm not really sure. However, much lower, and I really felt bad for the donor. So what does that mean? That means if somebody donates a bunch of the same or similar types of items, you really want to use them wisely. You don't want to put them all in the silent auction, because then they're competing against each other. That's where the splitting the bid things. It competes against each other. That means the bids go lower and lower and lower and lower. You want to use them wisely, and you actually sometimes want to tell your donors, hey, we really appreciate it, but maybe we shouldn't take as many because it's going to hurt us. Now, the last and final thing about on this video I want to talk to you about is the same event we did. You know, everybody's against our consignment packages. You hear it all across North America. Oh, we don't want items that we have to pay for. We don't want items we have to pay for. But let me tell you something. The greatest gift that I've ever given everybody is something that came to me a while ago. It's this thing called underwriting, right? Underwriting. You take your items, you take these consignment items that you get from us, and you take them out and you find sponsors. Now, why are we doing this? Well, first and foremost, it doesn't, I always tell my clients this and they think I'm full of it. It doesn't benefit us in the least. Not in the least, not at all whatsoever. So you go out, let's just say there's one of our decor pieces. This is $250. First, let's remember, more people can sponsor you at $250 than they can at your normal sponsorship levels, $1,000, $2,500, $5,000. More people can give you $250, right? Or let's just say $500. They can give you $500, but they can't give you $1,000. So you take that money that they give you and you put on an item. You say it's our Frank Sinatra and Dean Martin drinking quote. You put on there, sponsored by Sandra Cullinan, let's say, because she's one of my big fans. Thank you, Sandra. Down at Maybaum Real Estate down in Augusta, Georgia. Sponsored by her. She gives you a check for $250. You do some marketing. You put a tent card out in front of the item. It says sponsored by her. She gets advertisement out of it now, right? So now here's the cool thing. We start the bid at 20% above, so it starts at $300. Follow me? It starts at $300. It sells for $500. You, the charity, get all $500. You keep all $500. Now here's the really great part. My stand seems to be falling down. I don't know why, but here's the really great part. The really great part is if nobody bids, we take the item back and you still keep the $250. You still keep the $250 sponsorship. It's a win-win. If it sells, somebody bids, you get all the money. Say only one bid, $300, you made $300. But if nobody bids, we take the item back because it's consignment, our no-risk auction items. We take the item back and you still make the $250. Now, the cool thing is you're making money. A lot of people will want to sponsor because the real deal around sponsorship is advertisement. Underwriting is the best thing ever. Now, you're going to notice something. If you go after our items and you get them sponsored and they're underwritten and people bid, you're going to make much more than you are on your donated stuff. Because, you know, we're talking about these really awesome items that brought in $100. But they got a bunch of the stuff at this event. Got a bunch of our stuff donated down in Augusta. Got a bunch of it underwritten, and a lot of it sold. And they made a ton of money. Congratulations to them. They followed my recipe. So that's the first three things. Then number one, gift baskets are best used in a raffle. 2, I forget what number 2 is, but I'll make it up as I go along. Okay. Number two is don't split the bid. Don't put a whole bunch of items all the same, all are similar, all in the same place, all at the same time. Don't do it because it'll actually lower the bid amounts. And number 3 is get items from us or any company that you get. If I don't care if you're working with me or someone else out there, get them sponsored. Go out and take that cost and get it sponsored. You make a ton of money. I'm George. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time. www.bwlimited.com. Check it out. Bye-bye.